Other organ, perhaps no other object in human life, is as imbued with metaphor and meaning as the human heart. If we ask people which image they most associate with love, there's no question that the Valentine heart would top the list. But what is this link? Is it real or purely metaphorical? As a heart specialist, I'm here today to tell you that this link is very real. Emotions, you will learn, can and do have a direct physical effect on the human heart. Today we know that the heart is not the source of love or the other emotions per se. The ancients were mistaken. And yet more and more we have come to understand that the connection between the heart and the emotions is a highly intimate one. The heart may not originate our feelings, but it is highly responsive to them. In a sense, a record of our emotional life is written on our hearts. Fear and grief, for example, can cause profound cardiac injury. The nerves that control unconscious processes, such as the heartbeat, can sense distress and trigger a maladaptive fight or flight response that triggers blood vessels to constrict, the heart to gallop, and blood pressure to rise, resulting in damage. In other words, it is increasingly clear that our hearts are extraordinarily sensitive to our emotional system, to the metaphorical heart, if you will. There is a heart disorder first recognized about 2 decades ago called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, or the broken heart syndrome, in which the heart acutely weakens in response to intense stress or grief, such as after a romantic breakup or the death of a loved one. As these pictures show, the grieving heart in the middle looks very different than the normal heart on the left. It appears stunned and frequently balloons into the distinctive shape of a takotsubo, shown on the right, a Japanese pot with a wide base and a narrow neck. We don't know exactly why this happens, and the syndrome usually resolves within a few weeks. However, in the acute period, it can cause heart failure, life-threatening arrhythmias, even death. When we say a broken heart, we are indeed sometimes talking about a real broken heart. We must pay more attention to the power and importance of the emotions in taking care of our hearts. Emotional stress, I have learned, is often a matter of life and death.